is a crystal? A crystal consists of an orderly, repeating pattern of atoms. It grows as atoms lock into place, like adding bricks to a wall, and the basic pattern is repeated billions and billions of times in 3 dimensions. Crystals balance their electrical forces for maximum strength and stability. Different kinds of atoms arrange themselves in particular patterns, determining each crystal's basic shape. As crystals grow, differences in temperature and chemical composition cause fascinating variations. Step 1. Pour 2/3 of the contents into the plastic growing cup. Save the remaining 1/3 of the chemical for use later on. Using the mixing stick and the magnifying glass, taking a look at the crystals. They look like little sugar crystals. Now I'm going to measure 68 milliliters of water and heat it up. And I'll be pouring it into this pan. 68 milliliters of water. Pouring it into the pan until it boils. Okay, the water is now boiling, and I'm going to pour it into the container with the crystal mixture. Now I will stir up the crystal mixture. I will now pour the liquid mixture over 2 rock fragments. Making sure they are submerged and taking a few crystals. I'm going to carefully place them on different spots on top of the rocks. Now I will set the golden citrine crystal growing cup in a place where it will not be disturbed for a few days. In 3 or 4 hours, we should begin to see the forming of crystals. Okay. I will now repeat the same steps for the aquamarine blue crystal. Again, pouring about 2/3 into my container. They look like blue sugar crystals. Okay, I will now pour the boiled water of 68 milliliters into my container with my aquamarine crystal mixture. I'm going to mix it up carefully. Okay. I've placed my rock fragment into a separate container, and now I'm going to be pouring in the mixture on top. I'm going to sprinkle some crystals on top. Now I've placed my aquamarine blue crystal in a place where it's going to be unmoved for the next few days, and in a few hours we should be able to see some crystals forming.
Let's look at the crystals after 2 weeks. Well, the crystals have formed near the bottom and at the top on both of them.
Let's flip them over. Is this what you expected to see?
No.
How is it different from what you expected to see?
Well, I thought the crystals would grow a little higher on the rocks.
So not quite like what it looks like on the box.
No.
This one kind of had some vertical growth. So definitely not as clean and as pretty as it looks on the directions. Why are crystals important? You can find crystals every day around you. A quartz crystal inside a quartz watch vibrates when placed in an electrical circuit. This vibrating crystal is then coupled to the movement of the hour and second hands on the face of the watch. Television, radio, computers, electronics, and other communication devices all utilize crystals. Snowflakes and ice cubes are crystalline. Aspirin, foodstuffs like sugar and salt, baking soda are also crystalline. Most chemicals can be put into the form of crystals that include bathroom cleaning agents and laundry detergents.